Man, I know a lot of you are probably thinking like, this dude ADG got like OCD or something. He be changing games all the time. He play too many games. Is there a such thing as too many games? Maybe in a way in the YouTube, maybe. But I don't know, man. I don't know. And I've been lucky and be blessed with so many games. But let me go ahead and do my little thing that I do at the beginning of every video. Yeah. Yo, what's up, my peoples? AKA my A-list. This is AntDaGamer, AKA AntDaGamer. This is Granblue Fantasy Versus. It's a fighting game, but it does have some RPG elements and things in it. We're gonna be playing RPG mode in this video, but for now, let's go ahead and cue that TV Tokyo intro. Yeet!
My magic is never giving up!
So, I wanted to play this game today because it got an update. It's one of my favorite games, and it got neglected, all right? It got neglected because sometimes I forget, like, I am kind of blessed in a way with, you know, the amount of games that I get to play, you know, from the things that I do online, you know, so I am blessed with that. So, even though sometimes I hate when I don't get certain things or I get turned down with certain things, I still been blessed with a lot of people. XC for one have been a blessing to me. So we're gonna be doing some things. We got some bonus missions going down. This game updated today. They got new DLC. Hopefully I'll be able to get the new DLC as well. But for now, we're gonna concentrate on RPG mode in this gameplay and just have some fun with the game. You know, I'm gonna try to showcase it and just have some fun with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy my gameplay and your time with me today. You got online missions and standard missions. You don't have to select these or anything. You just play and you can do these different loops. All right. So let's go ahead and start up a quest. If there's anything you guys want me to do with Granblue Fantasy Versus, such as play people online or whatever, let me know. I may get on, but I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna go to the Albion Citadel. I have 3 more quests in this area to do. And we're gonna start down here with a date with the wind. If there's anything you want to know about this game, because it's got a deep story. If I don't mention certain things in the story that I already know, and then maybe some things I forgot about because I haven't played in a while. So I'm just gonna roll with it on a to-go type of basis. All right. So let's go ahead and get some gameplay going. There's a lot of lore with this series. It's a big it's a big world full of a lot of lore. Like I said. I'm gonna be able to tell you everything in a couple of minutes anyway. I'm actually on the wrong mission. Let me go out. This is not the mission I want to do.
No way.
I think I already did this mission. This is not the mission I want to do. Must have pressed it too fast there. Starting off with a fail in my video already. We're gonna keep this thing moving. Guys, don't forget, watch the videos. Please leave a comment. Leave a comment. It's just makes you a better person, makes you a better A-lister. Supporting the video with a comment guarantees that your view will not go away, because YouTube will take views away. My Destro video for G.I. Joe is a good example. It was 300 views. It dropped down to like 150. So they cut it like in half, because I guess based on a ratio, they'll decide like, is this video actually being viewed or is it being botted? So that's pretty much what they do. So a date with the wind is what I want to do. I want to play with her. All right, let's go.
I'll never forget looking into the sky above my hometown of Zinkenstill and seeing that gleaming light fall to Earth. It was like she came from the clouds. Her hair as blue as the sky. Her name was Lyria. The Imperial Army was after her. I did what I could to keep her safe, but I was gravely injured and left hovering in the space between life and death. She brought me back from the brink by linking her life force with mine. Since then, our souls have been intertwined. You could say we're like two hearts beating as one. That was the start to our adventures. Dodging the Earthstay Empire, keeping Zinkenstill safe. Oh, and also trying to make it to Estalucia. That's the island of the Astrals, where my dad should be waiting for me. But skyfaring doesn't always go how you plan.
Is everyone all right?
What happened? Did we just drop out of the sky?
We escaped on a sky skimmer, meant to seat only 3 or 4. But, escape might be the wrong word.
I'm sorry. I never imagined piloting an airship would be so difficult.
Lyria, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. What about you, Cheetah?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do we have here?
What do we have over here?
Bears aren't gonna get this thing flying again. So, is this your airship?
Well, yes, but who are you?
I get it. You're an airship crew, right? But by the looks of you can't have been around for long.
A crew? That's not a bad idea. How about we all form one?
Ah! You can forget that. It's clear you don't have an expert among you to pilot an airship. If you plan on calling yourself a crew, you need at least one helmsman on board before anything gets started.
Kind of threw shade at them.
A helmsman, huh? He's right. If we plan to continue this journey, we're surely going to need one.
Sure, sure. But what's with that guy? Saying his piece and leaving out of nowhere.
Never mind him. We should focus on getting some supplies for our journey. Maybe there's a town nearby?
Looks like we'll have to cross these grasslands then. You're on monster bashing duty, Cheetah.
All right, you guys can see, you can tell it's a top quality project. I don't even have to say that much, you know, so. Yeah, I feel kind of bad that I left this out. This RPG mode got a free update about a couple months ago when it had its first DLC. And I really got a lot of catching up to do, so let's do it. I may need to turn it down a little bit. All right, here we go. Let's go. Like I said, it's mainly a fighting game, but this RPG mode is a little different. It's actually a 2D side scroll. That's cool. You can check out a video I did about at the end of last year where I said I finally got to play Granblue Fantasy Versus. And in that video I talked about this mode and more. I just gotta, I think, clear this out.
You're gonna love this next move.
And that's about it.
You can even play it with 2 players on a lot of the missions. So the game has co-op. A fighting game with co-op gameplay. Isn't that cool?
Be careful, okay? Go for it! And that's about it. Your turn.
It's the hard way, not getting away.
That rising sword, yo.
Don't stop now. Right there. It's time.
It would have been more useful in a battle. But there we go.
One down.
You're gonna love this next move.
The game has so much lore that the glossary and everything is very useful. Very useful.
No!
Here comes more monsters. If you're out there and you want to request on like games for me to play on the channel, you can do that. Just let me know in the comments below.
Finish.
I'm so proud of you.
Quest clear.
Woo! What a round.
That'll do it for that quest. So, what to expect from me through my RPG mode series here on the channel? Basically, in this series, you're just gonna get certain missions. I want to definitely do the
Since
newer
setting out
ones.
with Lyria, we've had a whole sky's worth of adventures and met a whole airship's load of friends. But saving the Sky Realm is not a walk on the beach, so occasionally I would give our crew time to relax back on their home islands. Lyria, Vern, and I were coming off such a vacation, so we decided to meet back up with Rackham and Io. And then together, we charted a course for our next destination. Writing in your journal?
Oh, Tita, don't scare me like that.
Sorry. You know, you're really good at keeping that thing up to date. I could never stick with it.
I don't want to forget any of the memories we've made with our friends on this journey. You can say that again. So much has happened since we left Sinkenstill.
It was in Port Breeze, after meeting Rackham, that we officially decided to call ourselves a crew. Aboard our trusty airship, the Grand Cipher, we traveled all over the Fanta Grande Skydom, tackling missions great and small. Eventually, the time came when we had to strike back against the Empire. It took all of us working together, but we managed to put a stop to their sinister plans. After that, Earth Day changed, and Lyria could finally live without constantly looking over her shoulder. But I have to admit, I'm still not used to being called a hero. All I did was beat the bad guys, you know?
We really did save the Skydom, didn't we?
Well, what were we going to do? Abandon everyone?
I feel a little antsy getting called a hero, but it ain't bad. Whoops! The plume I had tucked in here almost blew away.
Whoa! Where'd you get an Archangel's feather?
The Archangels. Now there's a journal entry.
And a big one at that. You see, Fanta Grande faced a disaster on a scale the skies had never seen. The 4 Primarchs lost control of the Tetra Elements, which in turn threatened to plunge every island into the Crimson Horizon. Somehow, we managed to defeat the Archangel responsible for the calamity, Sandalphon. But that was only a taste of the trouble to come. A mysterious figure named Beelzebub defeated the Supreme Primarch, Lucifer, leader of all archangels. A shadow fell over the skies, making our previous problems look mild by comparison. One hope remained, however. And it was, strangely enough, the treacherous Sandalphon. He joined forces with us to make amends and save the world. With his help, we were able to defeat the immediate threat. But there was more lurking beneath the surface. Namely, the joint schemes of the fallen Archangel Belial and his new partner in crime, Beelzebub. Archangels and fallen angels clashed, and Belial revived his creator, the Astral Lucilius. But the Astral awoke with a plot of his own, something he called the Grand Finale. Turned out, like all good bad guys, he just wanted to end the world. He came close, too. He had powers no one had ever seen before. In the end, we were able to defeat him, and Lucilius was banished to a rift between dimensions. The Archangel's story, crazy as it got, finally came to a close. Gradually, life in our realm returned to normal.
It's hard to believe all of that was real.
Sure is. Glad the nightmare's over, though, and that we pulled through together. Besides, what's skyfaring without a taste of danger? I think we could take worse.
Your glass might be a little too full, Jita.
Hey, you two!
Huh? What is it, Rackham?
We're supposed to pick up Catalina tomorrow, yeah? So it's about time we set a course for Albion. You two got everything in order?
Is it time already? I feel like I haven't seen Catalina in forever.
It's only been 10 days. We sailed for Albion, expecting to find the Catalina we know and love. But that's not who was waiting for us. Instead, we were greeted by a world we didn't recognize. One more chaotic and confused than we remembered.
Honestly, this was a very good start for this series because in this one, it pretty much told everything that I kind of needed to tell you guys about the story. So when you first begin the story, it begins you trying to meet back up with the chick they just talked about, and it's not, things aren't going as good. She doesn't remember you. She has amnesia. She even fights you. So that's kind of cool. So that was a date with the win. Like I said, this series is going to be probably most likely, I'm going to try to show everything, but I don't know if I will show you each and every single mission. We'll just see. Only thing I promise you to show you guys RPG mode and you guys seeing my experiences with playing the game. If you guys want to see some verses, fighting online or whatever, let me know. But that's going to do it for this first episode of RPG mode. Hopefully I'll be able to get a code and show you guys the new DLC characters. I pretty much have all the DLC characters right now, as far as the first season. Season 2, that's another story. Belial is one of the ones that they started. He's just crazy. He's just a crazy guy. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Today's gonna probably be like an anime day on the channel, so be on the lookout for not only this, but some other anime-like games on the channel today. But that's not gonna be all you see. Just stay tuned. With that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here.